が下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたいバカみたいほんとバカねあんた信じるばかりで強い女のふり切なさの夜風浴びる一人になって3年が過ぎ街並みさえも変わりましたなのにどうして未練だけ置き去りほんまにろくな男やない揃いの指輪外します
What's trying to say? Just want back to get in here. How's it going? We're back in the mines again today. Also, apologies for starting like almost 10 minutes late. I was busy claiming a code in DBD. So, apologies for that. But, here we are. We're about to do some hunting, and also, tomorrow is the Pokemon Presents. I might pull up a cheeky little stream before I go out and work. So there's that. Probably not, but I'll at least give my thoughts on it before I do so. I might record a video of me reacting to it and post it on YouTube. Which, by the way, we do have a video coming out in about 45 minutes. So, you know, if you want to pop a lurk and watch that when that comes out, feel free to do so. I had a lot of fun making it. It was more Pekka from last year. So, yeah. So, without much further ado, let's just get on with it, baby. Just aggressively pressing buttons. Oh, hey. That's a thing. More on that to come. I gotta consult the archives real quick. 2150? Yeah, 2150. Shabingus. Let me just update. Okay, Raiku's been updated. Perfect. Alright. Must check strong spawns. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood today. And also, as in the stream title and in post, Slammiversary and the Pokemon Presents. I'm just gonna keep the Slammiversary part short and sweet, because not a fan of it for the most part. Was not a fan. And so is the majority populace. Not a fan for about like 95% of it. In case you're wondering about like if you do decide to go and watch Slammiversary later, just watch the first match of the main card and the X Division title match. Just skip everything else. But make sure you watch the aftermath of the X Division title match. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It was also JC Jane's new TNA Knockouts champion. I don't like this. I don't like this. Not one bit. It's mid-decision. Mike Santana's winning a Bound for Glory. I just hope they don't do anything like they did with Joe Hendry. Please no. It's like, just why would you do that? But besides the point. Also, AJ back in TNA, one night only, fantastic. Hardy's TNA Tag Champs again. The ladder match was good. About the only matches I think sucked were the any match with Tessa Blanchard, regardless of who it is, it's going to be bleh, because you have chance of she's a racist going through, and then you don't want that. So yay! Yeah, and for the most part, Slammiversary was kind of garbage. Not to mention the pre-show, also garbage. The pre-show was bad. I'm sorry, it was just bad. And I hate being critical about, you know, wrestling, but there's just like, let's just say it's a good thing I didn't pay $40 for that. Because if I'm paying $40, I want my money's worth. Slammiversary wasn't really that. Like, I was just listening in on Denise Salato's stream last night. I literally went to the gym and worked out during it. Like, I literally went to go do something. I came back and both pre-show and all 3 pre-show matches were done. Like, it was under 20 minutes. It's like, bruh, what? But I'd still say give it a watch. But that or watch someone else react to it. Go take your $40 and take your parents out to dinner or something. I don't know. Like, A Bound for Glory, I am excited for that here in 3 months. Which is 3 months away. But besides that, we have the Pokemon Presents. How are we feeling about that tomorrow? And yes, there's a Pokemon Presents tomorrow. I don't remember what time. I think it might be like 9 o'clock here, I think. I don't quite remember off the top of my head. Also, I've said this before. I want a rock and roll pencil sharpener. Not because I think stabbing rock and roll would help me feel better after that absolutely miserable hunt, but it's more along the lines of, like, I just want to... It's a perfect pencil sharpener. And someone has made one. And I want it. Okay. Boop. Ah, it's a trade's back. do. Trying to see if I can get this Woobat to come over. Nope. Wait, no! Oh well, I tried. I'm like, ow! Rock and roller. Do. I'm hoping for something today, because we haven't had a shiny in a minute. We're still under odds, but I haven't had a shiny in a bit, so I'm kind of like, you know, where's shiny? Well, actually, we can do some math now, because I'm looking at some math. Alright, so 2164 subtracts 1779. 385, okay. Okay, so we haven't even reached average for the amount of encounters and faces that we've had, so. But the problem is, I did a lot of encounters because there were a lot of Pokemon in here shiny that I didn't have. You know, of course, Drilbur, Woobat, Diglett. Of course, some Roggenrollas and some Timbers as well, and some early Colies. And of course, the only shiny Pokemon I have left to get in here is our little man down there. I was hoping it'd be shiny right there because it'd be fitting. Sorry, I have a little spot on my leg. It gives me a little grief. Okay, good. So far we phased on 3 Woobats, I think. 3 Woobats and a Diglett. That sounds right. Huh, what have we phased on during this hunt? That's a... Oh, Timber, 2 Woobats and Diglett, that's right. I don't remember the hunt. Yep. And go check out the Timber video up on YouTube right now. Also, I should be having a package come in today. I don't know if it's going to be dropped off or if it's going to be what. I don't know yet, but I think it is coming today. Let me consult with the tracking. Let me consult the post office. So sorry. One of my buddies ended up in the ER, and I don't know what happened. And I'm kind of like, hey, everything all right? So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So apologies. USPS. I need to check this tracking number. All right. Did you? Alright. What's the destiny runs in your veins? Oh, is here. It's out for delivery. Cool. So it is out for delivery, so it should be. I don't know when it's gonna get here. It's probably gonna get here with the mail, since it's coming via USPS. So it should be here soon. It's gonna be after I end stream, but I will. I'll show the package on stream Wednesday. That should be interesting. So, yeah. I don't even remember. Yeah. We'll cover the, what's in the package on Wednesday during our Race with Arrows. So that should be fun. It's gonna be a funny little package to receive. Yeah, I think y'all are gonna enjoy it. It's a little dumb, but it's fun. But I think I did talk about this the other day. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. Me and Arrows are doing our Team Yell Shiny race. Since we're in the losers bracket, this is a must win for me. Y'all know how the last one went. But we are doing a. I meant to post the schedule on Twitter, but I didn't, so that's on me. We're doing a 3 sandwich. And this is an Arrows 3 sandwich shiny spectacle, where we are going to be doing 3 sandwiches in Pokemon Scarlet. Most amount of shinies wins. This is unlike last year with Aqua Kitty and our King of the Hill race. It does not matter how many repeat shinies we get. It's just how many shinies can one get in 3 sandwiches. This is must win for me. Not because if I lose I'm out of tournament. It's because I have a losing record in shiny races. And I hate it. I am 1-4. Actually, I think I'm actually closer to 2 and yeah, 1-4. Because I beat Train, and then I've lost 4 races. Then I lost our radar race. Then I lost all 3 of the Team Yell races. Or, wait, 3? Wait. Yeah, man. Did that. Wait, so 1, okay, the radar, and then 2. Correction, I'm actually 1-5 in shiny races. Like, correction, I'm 1-5. I don't like it. So, I'm like, I feel like I need to win to feel somewhat better about my relative unluckiness with shiny Pokemon. I mean, it's all in good fun, but it's like, I've had a bad record. I'm on the Brian Myers losing streak level of shiny races. Rock and roll. Driving, they see me rolling, they hate in. Oh, it has been 30 minutes. So, throwing up a prediction. Y'all have half an hour? Are we getting shinies today? Thank you, Kovibot. Hey, camera, thank you. I'm like, I hope I encountered the Drilbur. Like, camera, hello. My head. Drilbur, indeed. That is up. I see then 690 in there. Nice. How's your Monday morning going? I had to remind myself that today's Monday. I'm in a good mood today. Like, late night workouts hit different, and they make you feel good the next day. Let me tell you what. Oh, going over really coldly. I just remembered I need to read. Is there anything else I think we can have again? 7 tomorrow morning? I think tomorrow is going to be good. Tomorrow's a Tuesday. I work tomorrow. Scheduled for Tuesday. I can't do that. Just reschedule that, I guess. Sure. Yes, oh yeah, the presents. My brain's not working. Missing an old game installed by 4 minutes of SP ramblings at 5 seconds is EA. Yep. Probably. So I have... My head is like... You ever just get like a spot on your head? Like this little dude over here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I forgot the presents was tomorrow for a moment. I'm like, tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Presents. Duh. Stupid. I do think tomorrow is going to be quite nice for Pokemon. Might get some reveals tomorrow. Probably about like probably around like 75% of it is just going to be about mobile games like Cafe Remix, Unite, Pokemon Masters EX. Maybe a couple new projects, TCG Pocket stuff, Pokemon Go. And then like the last, like probably, yes, exactly. Then probably there's going to be about like, maybe about like 5 minutes, maybe of Scarlet Violet stuff. And then maybe like the last like 10 to 15 minutes is probably going to be Legends EA, if that. But I think we might get some new stuff, some reveals, maybe some characters, some lore drops, maybe. I don't know. Shiny Arcuda from Eevee Grove. Nice. I need to open some packs. You want to open some packs, chat? Let's open up some packs. So I do have 2 packs ready to go. Say, yeah, I kind of roll. Alrighty. Want Grown Ball to make a cameo? Is he not gonna lie? That would be sick. He'd still probably be a better champion than Diantha. Alright, we got... Alright, we got Miltank, Slurpuff, another Miltank, Carbink, Espeon, Reverse Hollow. I like that. Exactly. Still probably be a better champion than Diantha. But you want to know who I think is the worst champion in the Pokemon games? Alder. I've said this before. Alright, let's see what we got. Look at that! Full art Umbreon. That looks so good. Alright, Mawile, Barboach. Is that Vanilluxe? And Woobat. Hey, well, I'll take that Umbreon. That's a beauty. I mean, look at this bad boy. Look at that. That looks clean. Of course, my camera doesn't do it justice. Like, my camera doesn't do it justice. That looks good. I mean, playing was basically something. It's probably from watching the Goons play all the time, because like I seeing all the Goons, Smitty Screws, just all of them play. Oh, it's so good. My favorite one is when there was one dude was playing sheriff, and it was Do and yeah, it was Do and Do and Blarg, I think, as sheriffs, and then like Do and Matt, and then Soup and McNasty were outlaws. Just Dude's following McNasty around all game. And just he gets all done and he just goes, "It was him!" Just fading in the back. That one kills me every time. I love it. Also, apologies if it gets extremely dark and it's very cloudy outside and discover the settings. Oh gosh, I was actually just watching some Grizzy right before I went live. Grizzy. Five sheriff, 10 shots each. Proceeds to massacre the whole town. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, really on Drilbur. Dang it. I'm like, I can't pass this up. Like, I can't pass this up. And it's not shining. Told you you're supposed to be on Steam Games Help. I do want to start working on some of my Dead by Daylight achievements. 'Cause I have a lot of killer ones that I haven't done. YouTube stream because the internet went out. Rip. I did a Discord stream. This is a couple months ago. Played a game called Pineapple on Pizza. I watched Smitty play it. I went to Steam to see how much it cost. It was a free game. I'm like, yes. I 100% the game in 30 minutes. I'm not gonna spoil the game because it's like it's very funny. It's like also I highly suggest doing that while inebriated. Thank me later, or hate me later for it. I mean, I did not. I just played it. It was something. Check the TV list. I don't doubt that time frame. Yeah. Yeah, I finished in like 30, 45 minutes. It's a funny game. Not so much funny, haha, but so much funny like, oh my gosh. Wait, what was that Pokemon? Timber. Fair enough. Goodbye. Bup, bup. Number 2200. Good, not Jenny. Yeah. Like, I don't need shiny rocket. So it might be time for me to learn the ins and outs of Google Slides. I did Google Slides once. I don't remember much of it. I'm more of a PowerPoint guy myself. Welcome back from ads, everybody. I will say, I've seen some ads on YouTube about like these like Google data tech certificates. I kind of want to do these. I don't know much about computer programming. I know a good amount, but just ain't my gig. Like, I just like doing funny things on the internet and finding rare colored Pokemon. That's my goal on the internet. Do. Drilbur. I want the blue nose pink stripes. Basically, if my face after, we need the hall monitor Drilbur. Exactly. We don't need the pencil sharpener. I meant to encounter the roly-poly. Someone actually made it. Yes, and I want it because that looks so cool. Yes. White cocoa rice cooker. That's a thing? That's actually kind of cool. A white cocoa rice cooker. Rice. Not mind me some rice, in all honesty. Some eye accurate when the eye is actually floating. Ooh. Let's see. Now that you mentioned rice, you got me thinking of maybe making some Korean barbecue. It's one of my favorites. Better. I don't know if you've seen the picture I posted in Discord of the last time that I made it. Or did I ever post that picture in Discord? I don't think I did. I did not. That's on me. I might have sent it to you. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I'll send it to you. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Now it's not letting me copy it. You sack discard. I have it. I'll send it to you when I can. So, like, here in about a minute. So Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ah, yes, here it is. Check that out. You see what I'm saying? I was like, I can send you the recipe if you would like to make it, because it's there, and it's... Anyone who has ever tried it has loved it. Whether it be friends, family, co-workers, literally random people I've never met before. It does not care. Anyone who has ever tried it has loved it. But I do have the recipe. Give me 1 second. Actually, I posted the video in the Discord from where I found it from. I'll send you the video. This is the recipe that I found to make it. Of course, you can deep fry it. I do either baking or frying it. The only thing that they don't tell you that you absolutely should do, put some garlic in there. Doesn't matter if it's in the sauce or if it's in the chicken. Put some garlic on. Make sure you put some garlic in the sauce. Does not matter what kind of garlic. Minced garlic, garlic powdered, cloves, doesn't matter. Put some garlic in there. Makes it better. And, if possible, let the chicken marinate overnight before you cook it. And iron burner has to go over the actual recipe. I can see that. But just a tip for anyone that does make the Korean barbecue the way I make it: put some garlic in that sauce. Otherwise, you're crazy. And if possible, let the chicken marinate overnight. It's not a necessity, but it does make it better. Actually, here after stream, I'm gonna go put a pot of green beans on to cook. So we have a lasagna for dinner. Whenever I do get the kitchen cleaned up, I would love to do more cooking streams. What is y'all's thoughts on that? I would love to do more cooking streams. I haven't done a cooking stream in like 5 years. Because I have talked about this in length of how I lost my confidence in cooking, but now I have regained it and I love it. And I'd love to do some more cooking streams. Not anything like what Seth, I know you remember this. Whenever Puffer, Grizzy, Droid, and Pezzy did the someone was blind, someone was mute, and someone was deafened. That was good. What were they trying to? Weren't they trying to make it like chicken Alfredo or something? I don't entirely remember what they were trying to make. I think it was like chicken Alfredo or something. I haven't made chicken Alfredo in a while. I think about it. Man, I made chicken Alfredo once. It was good, but I haven't made it in a long time. That does sound good. Alright. Haven't done this in a while. Question of the day. So, as someone who is losing weight and someone who does things in weird ways, a lot of days I do intermittent fasting. Some days I do low-calorie days. Some days I just don't care. Like today, I'm keeping it a bit of a low-calorie kind of day. I remember that. And something that I don't do a lot now is I don't tend to eat breakfast in the morning. Like I do sometimes. I did today. It was delicious. What is y'all's go-to breakfast? Like if you're just chilling in your house and you're like, I kind of want to maybe make something, a little hungry, and kind of want some breakfast. What is your go-to breakfast? That just like, you know you can't goof it. It's delicious. German's having 4 slices of pizza for breakfast based. That's gonna be me, I think, what, next weekend? Yeah, that's gonna be me next weekend. Not this upcoming weekend, but the weekend after. A lot of pizza gonna be consumed. But also, since it's weigh-in day on Friday, I want to kind of keep my calories low, so that way it's wrong. It's wrong. Like it's a super concentrated taste. Yeesh. This morning, I had some avocado toast. Some avocados were on sale for a really good price. Like, the big ones, like, you cut that thing in half, so you can save half of it later. You get 6 avocados in 3. You get 2 in 1, basically. So I had some avocado toast and a banana, but sometimes I don't really go so much for the banana, but I go for a yogurt. That or a bowl of Cheerios. And yes, I am one of those fools that love just plain old Cheerios in a bowl with some milk and a banana and some banana in it. It's just, I thought it said Dilly Bird. Hey Travis. But yeah, I just like plain old Cheerios, bowl of milk with some banana. Perfect. Then there's some avocado toast. There's a secret. First thing that starts off for those presents thought it's Christmas in July. Well, tomorrow is Pokemon Presents, so technically it is. But you want to know the secret to avocado toast? Dang. That stuff makes it infinitely better. Partner is a summer wheat girly. Hey, I feel you there, brother. I don't know why that's a phrase. The southern hemisphere. True. Summer wheat girly. Hey, I feel you there, brother. I was with someone that it was Halloween 24/7, 365. Even if it was like Christmas. So, I feel you there. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, I know how you feel. So, yeah, I've been there. I've done that. Like, been there, done that. It's going pretty good. I stayed up late last night listening to Slammiversary. I went for a late night workout. Went on a late night sheets run. That was fun. Woke up about 8 o'clock. Just kind of hung out, had some breakfast. Here we are. Gonna put on a pot of green beans after stream and get a few things done. Probably go to the gym. Have a break. Nice. And we're looking for Drilbur. So far, no luck. See? No luck so far today. Pot of greed beans. I cast Pot of Greed. Where did that originate from? Not the Pot of Greed. I know where that's from. But I'm talking about like that one meme where it's just constant I cast Pot of Greed. Like it was like I summoned Pot of Greed like over and over and over. It's like like where did that come from? Like who's the creator of that meme? Came from the fact that it's actually possible. True. Like, I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball. Or I don't care how many cards I've drawn, I choose Pot of Greed. No, they don't talk about greed. I was playing something like that. There's a guy who I ran into, he works in one of the game stores near where I live. My man has a Pot of Greed tattoo on his leg. I'm not kidding. Is the I don't care how big the room is type, which I can't play actual D&D for longer than a quarter of a session without having to restart. Brick is basically the card you drew. Fair enough. Doesn't mean a brick can't feel anything. It's just dead weight. Can be structurally sound, but sometimes can just be there. I just have not had the time, but that would be something. That sounds like me. Just never really had the time. Also, that's because of like I've got like 15 different things that I plan on doing. That's valid. Also, have a question for chat. I remember talking with Ethan about this the other day. Have any of you all watched the Netflix movie K-Pop Demon Hunters? I've heard it's really good. And I don't generally have a lot going on Thursdays, so I'm thinking I might watch that Thursday night. I've heard it's good. The motionless full arm meant for slasher feels natural. Valid. Yeah. Most because I don't know if it's fair enough. That's a good reason. You don't. But I am thinking of giving that a watch because I want to start clearing out my movie backlog. Because I need to. Because I have a way too long list. I'm like, if I'm going to get one night a week to watch a movie, it's going to be on Thursdays. Being Chronomancer. That would be interesting. Time Wizard. Time Spellpunk. That's where my mind goes. Is that one enemy that you the time Spellpunks that you face in the Tower of Time in Swap Force. An abomination in chat. Shark legs. Jeff. Why is it always Jeff? Why is it always Jeff? It's always Jeff. I guess that'd be the more anatomically correct Jeff. I blink King of the Skulls over it's in attack mode. How fast do you think that the Rotom bike actually goes? Has someone done the math on that? Oh, daddy. Has someone done the math on how fast the bike can actually go in Sword and Shield, considering it has Rotom speed boost added to it? That would be something interesting. Oh, it's raining. Chad, take a look. Ignore how dirty my window is. Yes. Also, the fact that I placed my camera back on perfectly. I don't think the map is exactly to scale. It's just my backyard that needs trimmed down. At least this part. Which I would love to do some yard work. But it keeps raining. Like, seriously, it keeps raining. Luckily, I got rid of the hornet's nest on the garage door, so now I can finally get to the lawnmower. Finally. Rain comes to me, so that's one noise. So I don't know if anyone in chat is excited, but new TNA Tag Champ party! That got me pumped last night. Get over here. So I might be live for a Dead by Daylight stream tomorrow. Might. I might be live for a Dead by Daylight stream tomorrow. Because, I don't know, I might just play extremely late because the anniversary event is winding down and I do kind of want to get some footage. Also, chat, I do have a question. I did promise, since last week's upload was late, that I would do 2 uploads this week. New video just dropped about 20 minutes ago. So, if you have not, like, if you want to pop a lurk and watch that, then come back. Clash card, that would be something interesting. But, what kind of video would you all like to see, this week? Since this will be a dual upload week. What would y'all like? I'm working on the August 24 Scarlet compilation alongside working on the Hag Adept video. So there be that. Yes. But I do have something that I do want to bring up in the fact of I have 4 weeks until I start school back. So I want to get as much content ready as possible in Frostline. Well, we already have one, so like I don't have to go on the way for it. But I do have 4 weeks. Challenger and Rock. We did start a Frostlast only run, which idea just sparked in my head. I'll have to see about potential time frames. Well, yeah, I have an idea. Yep, I've got an idea. It's an idea. I did promise this a few years ago, but we never really had the chance to, due to reasons. And considering the fact that my 5-year stream anniversary is coming up on the 11th, we can maybe do something. Something I might regret, but it's something for. Maybe, but probably not. I got a few weeks to plan, so I'm gonna do that. Reminds me of something with a couple of friends. I'm thinking of ideas to do for the 5 years anniversary stream. So that do be something. Ouch. Or mark my kip. That'd be something. Might put that in the idea board. But considering how long it took Tiller to get his rare mark, I think it was what, Applin or something? No, it was Gibble. I'm like, Which since posting the schedule, yeah, just trying to stretch out because I'm very, very stiff. Yeah. And then also I need new glasses. That's not really fine. I'm like having to like. Blip. Margwug Trio. I don't have Wiglet. Might go for a water sandwich on Wednesday. The ultimate W. The Holy Wug Trio only had like the little W mark that Wizcash has and was throwing up Wu-Tang, then it'd probably be the true ultimate W. Drilbur! Where is the shiny Pokemon? Oh. Rock and roll. I haven't really had a whole lot crazy happened the past couple days since seeing the stream. I'm just waiting on my package to get here. I'm kind of hoping that it does get here before I end stream. I doubt it, but I kind of hope it does. Because I'd love to open it on stream and get y'all's reaction. I love it. Brilliant, Nora. Dang it. Oh. back feels better and I got water. Perfect. Actually, we'll stay in here. Yeah. What was in my bag isn't exactly the most happiest this morning because I did sleep kind of funny. It's like one of those things, like, you sleep so good that your body doesn't realize, you know, what you're doing. Y'all ever have, like a night where, you know, you're sleeping, like you're asleep, but your body thinks that you're actually awake and you live out an entire day? Like, I had this happen night before last, where basically I went to sleep and then I woke up and I did my whole day. Like, literally, I did a whole day, just my usual day of, you know, I streamed, I did housework, I made coffee, I went to work, and, you know, got out of the house a little bit, came back, made dinner, watched some wrestling, and then I went on a walk, and then I went to bed. And when I went to bed in my dream, I actually woke up, I'm like, like, huh? It's like, literally, when I went to sleep in my dream, that's when I woke up. I'm like, what? Y'all ever had that? Like, everything was just normal. Literally just a normal day. Nothing crazy. And I just, like, just wake up after going to sleep. I'm like, I've had some weird dreams. Let me tell you. I've had some weird dreams. One that I remember very vividly. Don't ask me why. I can't tell you why. I don't know. It was I remember this very vividly. This is whenever me and Hannah were still together. We were sitting on the couch watching TV. Just me and her. Well, just me and them. And then, there's a knock on the door. And in my dream, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And Hannah goes, "Hey, babe, could you get the door?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure." I'm like, who's knocking this time of night? I open the door, and there's just a giant egg just sitting at the front door. Just a giant egg. But wait, there's more. It's at like the bottom of the stairs, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I go again, I'm like, honey, could you come out here for a second and make sure I'm not going crazy? Like, is that a giant egg? And we both go, yeah, that's a giant egg. I'm like, so what do we do? And we both think on it, and one of us is like, why don't we just put it in the garage or something? And then about an hour later, I was like, right as, we finally move it in the garage, because we're both just befuddled, it hatches, and it's just a giant pelican. Just a giant pelican. Don't know why. I don't know where the whole giant egg and giant pelican thing came from. I don't know. It's literally just a big bird. That's it. And we both look at each other like, what? And then we were just like, you want these? And then he ate them. He flew off. And we were both like, what just happened? And then we went back inside and continued watching. I don't even remember what we were watching. I just knew it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and there's just this giant egg. The next morning, I text Hannah, I'm like, babe, were you, like, you're not gonna believe what I've, like, you ain't gonna believe this. Keep in mind, me and Hannah were not living together. And why would a egg the size of, it was literally, and when I say giant egg, it's not like, oh, it was, you know, a big egg. I'm talking literally about up to the bottom of my pec. That's how big this thing was. Literally, bottom of my chest. That's how tall that egg was. I have no explanation for any of that. Chad, y'all might have an idea why I dreamed about a giant pelican egg at my doorstep. Drilbur? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, I just remembered the second one that I always think of when I think of like really weird dreams. How did I let both of these Drilburs get away? How? I'm like, literally, I was running into them, but the game said no. A little salty of that, I'm not gonna lie. But, I don't know why. Actually, I sort of knew. So, some of y'all may know, Terrible Toppy. Please come back to streaming, my friend. We miss you over here in the Twitch land. We miss you. But besides that, he told a story on stream once about, the oysters. There's a video on his YouTube channel about him telling a story when he was on vacation and he ate a crap ton of oysters. It's a very funny story. About, I want to say this is like 7 months after I saw the video. Like, it was a unreasonably long amount of time to have this dream. Not kidding. I don't know why, alright? I don't know why. It was me, Tavi, Train, Wiggins, 3 other people that I don't remember and someone else who I no longer associate with. All of us were rooming together in Airbnb in Boston for TwitchCon. Don't ask. I don't know either. I'm still confused as to why that specific, but whatever. And we go out to dinner. And then the rest of that oyster story happens. Like we rode in 2 separate cars. 4 of us got back earlier than the other one, and both the bathrooms were occupied. And then, if you've seen it, you know the rest. And that's the rest of that thing played out, and it was genuinely hilarious. I'm like, why did I dream about that? So dumb, but it was so funny. Sending a Swampert. That would be funny if me and Far listened to the dream. Oh! There's one where, it's not mine, but I was told about it. But I was told about it. Y'all know one of our lovely community members, Blu-ray. They had a dream once. Again, this is whenever me and Hannah were still together. Apparently it was at our wedding. And of course, everyone was there. Ray, Silvertrode, put a little redacted name next to the other one. I don't entirely remember who all was there, but the main premise was, may know Oscar, original. We've done a few things with him here on the channel. One of the boys, but one thing about Oscar, we don't know what he looks like. So all of our minds, like in Ray's mind, looks like a Gengar. To me, I think a Blastertron, but that's besides the point. The point I'm making is, in Ray's dream, Oscar is a Gengar, and he is refusing to put on a tuxedo at my wedding. And so Ray, Clever, and I think Silvertrode, and I think Tommy Nader were all fighting to get him into a tux for mine and Hannah's wedding. I don't entirely remember all the details, but that's the main gist of it, and I thought it was hilarious. I just thought that was hilarious. So, there is a chance you might see a Mega Swampert with glasses and blue jeans and another one in a luxury bathrobe. I don't know what more to tell you. I don't know what more to tell you, Zep. That is a real possibility. I haven't really had that many weird dreams in the past while. But there was a time where, like, I had some weird ones. Not so weird in, like, acid trip ones, but weird as in, like, the... What? What's going on in a bunch of the girls and girls around baby dreams on my future sister-in-law, and that's where dealing with me. Because she hates kids, and I would probably be straight up a baby dream. I never had a dream about having kids with Hannah. I don't think so. Even if I did, I don't remember it. I mean, me and Hannah did talk about having kids, but that's not happening. We haven't talked to each other in months. Oh, actually, over here, actually. But besides the point. Yeah. I was talking with someone. I think I was talking to Mom about this. This is a while back of just like whenever me and Hannah did talk about having kids one day, we did come up with a name for girl. We never came up with a name for boy. Could not. We didn't come up with a name for girl though. Oh, y'all hear that? That felt great. Marsh detail. Rock. There was a time where I had a lot of weird dreams. I haven't really had any weird ones. Oh yeah. I don't think I ever told y'all about the last time I went DoorDash to actually I did. I did tell you all about how weird of a day I had DoorDash the last time. I did. Hate when there's like a little something down there, but it won't come up. Also, y'all want to know something that I had to deal with? I talked about, you know, I was trying to remove a hornet's nest from my garage door yesterday. I finally got that taken down. That thing went through 3 rounds of spray. 2 rounds, but I had to do one more because there was like one more and I didn't know how many more there were. I literally took one of my crutches from whenever I hurt my leg last year and I was like literally just like smashing it trying to get it down. Meanwhile, yeah, those things wouldn't die. 3, yeah, they just refused to die. Well, the first one is because they just want to die. The second one was the guarantee, but the 3 was just like, alright, I'm making sure you're dead. But literally, I grabbed one of my crutches from the basement, and I was like, well, just smacking it, trying to get it down. Meanwhile, pretty much, that was like, meanwhile, my family was just about to head up, and they just see me just like across, just like taking the crutch doors, and like smack. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't even know who. I think it was I think it might have been my cousin Bethany and her husband, fiance. Might have been. I don't know who it was, but I know there was like 2 people. They were just watching me just like literally just smack this hornet's nest down with a crutch. I tried with a giant piece of wood, that didn't work. And then I tried to get a broom handle, that didn't work either. And I'm like, we'll go with the crutch. The crutch was the one that worked. POV Doctor. I mean, look, I ain't using those things because my knee's better, and even though I still have a couple of issues with my legs, I ain't needing crutches. Because literally, my knee is just bad, and then but it's healing finally, and my leg is because here's a little something that you might want to know. If you ever get a leg injury, like I did with my knee, or say you break your leg or something, or you break your foot, you are going to overcompensate with the other foot. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to overcompensate whether you try to or not. That catches up to you pretty darn quick. This is an injury. I mean, fair. But, like, considering I'm a physically active guy, I tend to get shin splints a lot more in my right leg now. Them things hurt. If you've never had to deal with shin splints before, you're lucky. But if you are, ice, heat, ibuprofen. Thankfully, I'm good. I mean, I literally just did a cardio workout last night, so that's like how good my legs are. But I have luckily my legs are a lot better, but I still have the occasional problem. You know, good old-fashioned shin splints. Let's go for a rest. Hello, ibuprofen. Rest, ice, that's my ibuprofen. But it works. Then my knee sometimes pops, but eh. Like, it's gonna happen sooner or later. Because family history of those. But I learned why shin splints suck so much because I re-aggravated my knee October last year, and considering I was working out, going for walks, having a physical education class in college, yeah, my leg got so aggravated to the point that it hurt just to walk. So well, coming back from ads, everybody. What kind of ads did y'all get? Because I'm always kind of curious, because it might spark a conversation of interest. Also, I just want to go ahead and give a heads up. I might be live a little less the next few weeks because I want to work a little bit more. That or I'll change my usual Friday start time because I want to work a bit more because I want to make a little more money than what I'm making right now. Like, I'm making good money, but I want to make a little more because I want to save some money so I can pay off some stuff. And also, they're hosting a live episode of AEW Collision in Roanoke. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm hoping I could save enough money to go do that. This is the closest that a show has been to me since the absolute disaster that was Dynamite in April last year. So I'm like, if I'm gonna go see an episode of AEW myself, I'm probably gonna have to go to this Roanoke episode because I don't think they're coming back to West Virginia for a very long time. I think I've talked about this here on stream. Chat, do you want to know what happened that night whenever Dynamite aired live that Wednesday from over in Charleston? You want to know what happened that made it such a colossal, like one of the worst shows of the year? Because of course it's going to happen here. You want to know what happened? Alright, so this is post-Revolution, going on the trip to Dynasty. Good matches overall, but that's not the reason why the show sucked. I mean, Collision aired from there, but that was Collision and Ring of Honor and all that, but there's one reason why that show really, really sucked. This needs a little bit of background context, so I'm just gonna drop the whole story. In 2022, CM Punk made his return to professional wrestling since retiring in 2014 due to since he left WWE under some very bad circumstances. Basically, he walked out of the company after they treated him like crap, which is fair. I mean, literally, you sent the man the notice he's fired on his wedding day. That is, and you tried to say that that was accidental. Nah, that's intentional, baby. But he made his return to pro wrestling in 2022. On Rampage in Chicago. And, you know, he became world champion in Double or Nothing that year, beating Hangman Page. Unfortunately, he broke his foot, couldn't defend the title, so an interim world championship was crowned in Jon Moxley. Maybe wondering what importance is this? Well, I'm giving you the synopsis of Punk's AEW run, because it goes into the end of the story here. So, Punk's out. He comes back. Him and Mox have a unification match. Mox beats him in 3 minutes. They have a rematch at All Out. And this is where we get the infamous Brawl Out incident. Basically, what happened is, during the post-show media scrum, CM Punk made a couple of jabs at Page, the Young Bucks, and a few other people in the company, because there was some tensions back there that made it to light. And Punk, Page, the Bucks, Kenny Omega, and then producer Ace Steel all got into an altercation. Keep in mind, Punk is the world champion, and Omega and the Bucks are the Trios champs, crowned that night. So, because of that, Punk, Omega, and the Bucks are all stripped of their titles and suspended, and I believe Hangman Page was also suspended. and Steele was fired. They come back. Everything's fine and dandy. Everything's fine and dandy. Cut to All In Wembley Stadium 2023. Which is about, I want to say, since it was about almost a year removed from Brawl Out, and then we have the infamous Brawl In incident. This is about almost a year afterwards. Jack Perry was trying to do things that were pretty frowned upon, and Punk tried to talk him out of it, like, hey, you shouldn't do this because this could create this and then this. Jack Perry didn't listen to him. Took a jab at Punk during his match against Hook at All In. Perry got back. CM Punk was about to go out for his match with Samoa Joe, and Jack Perry and Punk got into it. Samoa Joe had to pull them apart. Joe and Punk did their match. Punk won, and then he quit. And then he was fired shortly after. Came back to WWE at Survivor Series about 3 months later. Shockingly, no one knew until last minute. And Punk's been good ever since. Like, he's been great. But right after WrestleMania 40, Punk was on a show and he talked about what happened at All In. And he said that this is not verbatim, but Punk was trying to teach Jack Perry a lesson. And because no one knew about the footage at this point. This is 8 months since All In at this point. This is 8 months. And this is announced a day before the show. This is whenever the Young Bucks came back. And against FTR. And said that because their lives were threatened backstage, we couldn't do this and win the titles at All In. And you all, you know, it's partially your fault. It's been 8 months since the fight at All In. And they aired the footage. And they announced that they would a day before the show. Lo and behold, everything that CM Punk had said on that show earlier that week was entirely correct in that footage. I don't know about you, but that's kind of a bad move. Literally, everything that CM Punk had said. Now, I'm not defending what Punk did. I mean, he probably shouldn't have started a fight with Jack. But I understand you're traveling with him to get the tensions of brown boil. I get it. But it is very, 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 very stupid business decision to literally prove your competitor correct. You should not do that. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. I don't know what more to tell you. Like, I don't know. Don't prove, like, you goofed up your biggest signing so bad. And you proved him right. Why did you do that? You absolute morons. Anyway, the whole building was filled with CM Punk chants. I saw a few people that were there, and I talked to them, and they're like, yeah, that happened. I'm like, well then. And they have not been to West Virginia since. And they generally do a show once a year. They haven't done one this year, and I don't think they're going to. Keep in mind, we don't really have that many major wrestling companies come through here. Ring of Honor? I can't remember the last time they were here. That was even before the AEW merger. AEW, they were last year, had a horrible show. WWE, they've only done house shows, and they haven't done one in 2 years. Fun fact, last time they did TV here, and I checked this, I was 1 month old. It was back in 2006 that they did TV here. TNA hasn't done a show in West Virginia in 10 years as well. So you can see why, you know, whenever we get a show, you know, it's exciting news. But when it's like that, it's a good thing I stayed home and I didn't waste my time and money going to Charleston to watch that. So, yeah. Because I really wanted to go to that show. And I'm kind of glad I didn't. And that is why I don't think AEW is coming back to West Virginia for a very long time. Because they blundered it. Big time. Because this is something that I like. And of course, not every show is going to be, you know, like, amazing, but you expect some good stuff. But when you have a show marred in controversy that you know was going to be controversial for the start, then why? Just why? It's like, you can see why I'm still a little upset about that. Don't fill Jerry can next to their own thing. Exactly. It's basically like you were doomed to fail. Not a very common of logic for the noblest of the world. But it's just like, it's something that you basically just doomed yourself from the start there, my man. Like, I don't know what more to tell you. Jared Can for the win, boys. Also, how have I been live for 2 hours? It only feels like I've been live for like 30 minutes. Yeah. Rock and roll. Ah. do. Do. Rock and roll. Let's see, what do I have? Okay. I'm like, I have notifications, but what do I have notifications for? Why is this Drilbur in aura? Good, it's not shiny. Yo, check this out. That is nuts. I feel like I could use one of those. Alright, let's look at this. What put lingerie sounds good. That lumbar check was insane. It's like that's it. He's dead. It's like, oh wait, it's like she's dead. Ooh. That's cool. We'd be going to movie theaters. I like that. Timber. Why you no shine? Just kind of going through my notifications real quick. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah. Gotta start sounding like the Macho Man. Barbosa. So he's got you for 3 minutes. Meanwhile, we're here for 3 hours. Do Diglets. Don't want anything to do with you. Woobat. Woobat. Woobat, woobat, woobat. Woobit. A woobit. A woobit would be the prevo of a woobat, theoretically, yes? That's what I think. Nope. I'm like, how about no? Like, how about no? Oh, rock and roll. Yeah. So many little moles, but not the ones that I want. I want the ones with claws, not the ones that you had to wonder whether or not they have legs underneath the ground. It's like, I want a blue-nosed mole, but I want one that has pink stripes, and not just, you know, little guy popping in and out of the ground. Know what I mean? Yeah, I remember. Rock and roller. Not who I was waiting to hear from. If I know it's right. Yeah. The mystery in the shadows somewhere within this town. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, what was that? I think my sock. You ever have like the feeling of like a spider crawling you or something, but it's just just like a random hair just like randomly taking on you, like what was that? I had one of those moments. Still, it was a string for my sock. Hmm. And we're flowing free, laughing every day away as we dancing all the way around this crazy, noisy sound. Also, chat, I got a question for you. I'm assuming a lot of you know the existence of things known as ghost kitchens, which is basically, so say like you go into DoorDash, right? You want to order something, but you don't know what you want. So you scroll through and you find places like, I never heard of this place before, and you see it's a virtual brand or something like that. That means that it is a ghost kitchen, meaning it is a restaurant that is basically is inside another restaurant, if that makes sense. Think of it like Mr. Beast Burger. You know, like people would make them, but they are from a different restaurant. Like, say it's like a Denny's is operating a Mr. Beast Burger, something like that. That's how that works. So as a DoorDash driver, I decided to look through and see the ones in my area and see like where do they all come from. I feel like there should be a limit as to how many ghost kitchens can operate out of one restaurant. Because there's a restaurant that operates 7 different ghost kitchens from the one restaurant. I'm not kidding. I went through and I looked at a lot of them. I didn't go through all of them because there's a lot of them. I went through a lot of them. And oh my. That's not that. That's. I do remember I need to put a cookout chicken sandwich on here for the stream in 3 months. But literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different restaurants in one. Not including the food they serve themselves. Riddle me that. I'm kind of tempted to order from one just to see if it's actually good, but I don't really have money to really throw around. I am curious though. Let's take a look at a menu and see what they got. I've never ordered from DoorDash before. It's funny. You'd think, being a DoorDash driver, I'd be, using DoorDash myself. No, actually. Here's one. It's a cheesesteak. It doesn't sound half bad, actually. Even got brownies. I'm like, I need to turn off DoorDash because I'm like, if I keep looking at it, I'm getting hungry. Oh, yeah, that felt good. Ooh. Oh, mama. Look, Drilbur, I love you, but I want you to stop spotting so I can move to another spot. Or not, I don't know. You can do what you want. Yeah, my lid. Probably gonna fix up my hair and make some green beans after stream. What's y'all's plans for the rest of today? I can probably get some work done in the kitchen and just kind of vibe. So we're on circular. There's online noise. Why did chat just say screw you? I don't know what happened. Like something happened here. Anyway. I am getting kind of hungry. I might give me a small snack here in a minute. Maybe like a yogurt or something. I am a little hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Might give me a snack. That fix me up some lunch because it's almost 2 o'clock here. I might fix me up some lunch. Any lunch recommendations, chat? Kind of want something. I don't know what I want. I think I might make the rest of that popcorn chicken that I have in the fridge. I think I'll do that. That sounds good. Maybe some menthol sausage. Not the menthol sausage. Not the menthol sausage. What has Mr. Sausage been up to lately? Let's find out. Because did he make a he made something the other day. What was it? Was it like cinnamon toast crunch boiled steak? Like steak cooked in cinnamon toast crunch? Yeah, that was that. What was the last sausage he made? I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look. Yeah, there's the steak cooked in cinnamon toast crunch. Oh. Did anyone have an entire jar of Miracle Whip on their on their bingo board? What have been the last three? Alright, entire jar of Miracle Whip. Wintergreen. Okay, that might actually not be that bad. And, peri peri chicken. Ooh. Ooh, baby, that actually sounds good. That actually does sound good. Oh my gosh. Mmm. That actually does sound kind of good. I'm not gonna lie to you. That actually does sound pretty good. Because chicken sausage is a thing. I might bench some ordinary sausage while I'm eating my my lunch. I might do that. I have a lot of episodes to catch up on. I haven't been watching a whole lot lately, but that's my own fault. I do need to catch up, so I'll be doing that. So am I the only one that is awaiting Mr. Sausage to do the Am I the only one that's waiting for him to do a meth sausage? I'm fully expecting this man to literally just straight up make methamphetamine out of sausage. Like sausage out of methamphetamine. Like, I'm expecting this man to go full out Breaking Bad at some point. But considering he has made menthol sausage and all that, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that he tried to do something like that. I'm awakened, dark divine, descending misery. Woobat, why are you here? I will say there is one video I did watch. It was one he uploaded 4 months ago. Deep fried White Castle. Wheelbarrow! Stupid wheelbarrow. Yeah, deep fried White Castle. That sounds so good. I will not mind some deep fried White Castle. Of course, you all know my eventual plan for spring break is to drive all the way to Kentucky to get Harold Kamar's White Castle order. For the memes. I want to get someone with me though, but I don't know who'd be down to go all the way somewhere in the middle of Kentucky just for White Castle. And that's the sole purpose. Like, that's the only purpose. Anything else that we do is just anything else. But there's one main goal. It's like people be asking, what's your plans for spring break? You going to the beach, going to the mountains? And nah, I'm going to White Castle. It's like, people be asking, what's your plans for spring break? It's like, you going to the beach, going out of the country? I'm like, nah, I'm going to White Castle. I'm saving the grandiose spring break for my senior year. That or I might just make this a thing, I don't know. I'm just like extremely dumb. Like vacations that are just really stupid, but they're fantastic. Shadows left behind. Nope. Drilbur. I love how Drilbur goes from timid creature to Excadrill, murder machine. Yeah, there's a few episodes I've missed. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to all the ones I've missed. 'Cause I've missed a fair amount. I might just watch it all from the start because it's been so long. Yeah, I think we'll start from the beginning and just keep going. Oh, you know, go to White Castle and become wanted by the FBI on the way, befriend Playboy, some other stuff too. Exactly! Somebody gets it. It's like somebody gets it. Like, I'm not here for some grandiose vacation. I'm here just for complete and utter stupidity. That becomes grandiose through the adventure. Like, literally, that was my vacation a couple months ago. It's like, oh, you know, just going to the state parks, avoid law enforcement, you know, find some really obscure food, walk incredibly long distances through middle of towns I've never been in before. and boil myself half to death in my hotel room because I don't know how the AC works. Seriously, the AC in that was awful because I didn't know where it was. And the guy never told me entirely where it was in there. I'm like, this show for fool. In fair, I think the guy just didn't like me because I showed up early. I'm like, to be fair, I don't think that guy liked me because I showed up kind of early. When I'm like, I left at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, I left at almost 6 in the morning. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, look, dude, I drove about 4.5 hours. That was including going through cities and towns I've never been in before, and yeah. And also, I had the best cup of coffee I've ever had. You want some of the best coffee? Go somewhere you've never been before, just in the middle of town, like you don't know where you're at, and there's just a random building that just so happens to be a coffee shop just in the middle of the town. That is the best cup of coffee you will ever have. Oh yeah, that, and also I literally walked into another state. That was fun. Literally, I walked into Maryland. I don't think I have an Instagram command. I don't. Well, you can follow me on the socials there. I've been posting pictures from my vacation on Instagram, so if you wanna see them, you can go there, follow me there, and also, yes, I still have Newgrounds in there, even though I don't really use it. Can't remember the last time I even been on there. Go this way. Do, 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 do. Brenner Gully, $23.99. Yeah. Looking for 2,400. Does anyone know where number 2,400 is? Well, that's not it. Also, I did see the new trailer. I was hanging out on Spooky Loop stream, his first stream back. I saw the trailer for Stranger Things 5th season. Looks good. I have not watched the series yet, so I'm gonna need to do that. And I'm gonna need to do it all before Thanksgiving. So I'm like, as someone who does play Dead by Daylight and I'm like, and since I'm a DVD creator at times, I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a watch. See if I like it. Heard good things about it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a watch. And I'm gonna save my game. We're gonna do a little bit of Tetris, because it's, as is customary, 2402. We'll be picking up back up Drilbur next week. I might do some Drilbur hunting off screen over the next couple days. Probably not, because I really do want to get it on stream. Let's play some Tetris. Well, stick around, because we got some elite Tetris gameplay, and then we are going to raid out. I just want to play like 1-2 games, and we'll raid out. This is our little Tetris break part. Also, since I can't really get to 2,500 in 20 minutes, I'm like, but we started off, we got about 250 encounters in. That's pretty good, I'd say. Here we go. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. The recovery? He's insane with it? There we go. See that? That is how you do Tetris. Not so much that, but sometimes you just gotta make a little bit of crappy plays to make the best plays. We do have ads coming up. That there, that. Not a fan of any of that, but whatever. Like, whatever, am I right? Wrong move. Kind of biffed it a bit. That's alright, we recover. Well, I didn't get a chance to really do. But hey, that was good. That was good. 4 KOs. Let's do one more, and then we will be raiding out. One more game. That, this. Cleaning house once more. Well, I didn't mean to do that. That is probably the death of me. Maybe not. The recovery. Trying to keep up the fastest and the fastest. Practice if you insist I'm a liar. How's about you? Watch me now. Speed in my soul. In my soul. Yeah, look at that. Well, not exactly what I was trying to do. My journey is forever. My life, I'ma do whatever. Maybe I won't even try. That, boom. Boop. 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 Put that there. That there. Boom. Whew. We gotta make some big plays. Oh, this song is perfect. Sums up about how I feel. I'm like, alrighty, put that there. Can you give me something new to work with here? Yes, you can. No, I pressed the button to flip and it said no, so I'm screwed. Hey, we made top 30 though. It said 30, so I'm saying top 30. So, alrighty. Well, that was fun. Like a little good old-fashioned Tetris to end the day. Well, and that's going to do it for me today. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for coming out. I greatly do appreciate it, as always. I'm going to take a little bit of a moment here and plug something.
How's it going?
About 2 hours ago, our video for the week dropped. That is our Morpeko from our 4-year anniversary stream. So, if you would like to give that a watch, it's right there. Maybe leave a like on it. Subscribe to YouTube if you're not. Also, the socials are there. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you're following here. But stick around. We are going to raid out here in just a second. So make sure you come and paste these messages in the chat. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like that. There will be a second video later this week, so there is that. We will be live again on Wednesday. Same time, it'll be mine and Arrow's race for the Team tournament. 3 sandwich shiny spectacle. Most amount of shinies wins. Let's see, who we want to raid today? That's a good question. Who do we want to raid? I think I know. Yeah, I know exactly who we're raiding, especially because I've been planning on lurking in his chat anyway.
Most reliable automotive brand, Subaru. It's no surprise they also named Subaru the best overall automotive brand. The 2025 Subaru Outback, assembled in America. Get 1.9% APR for 72 months for a limited time.
Alright, we're gonna go raid one of the homies. He's a shiny hunter. He's a nice locker. He is a certified bean.
It's my streamer, everyone.
Like, he is certified bean. He is an amazing human being. He is not shiny hunting today, but he is playing Date Everything, which is... It is a game that does exist, and I don't know how to feel about it. I have no idea what's going on here, and frankly, I don't know if I want to know. But, in case y'all do, we're gonna go raid Rye. Again, new videos out if you want to give it a watch. Stream tomorrow. This will be up on the VOD channel probably next week. I'm trying to get to the point where I can do next day, but it's being a bit difficult at the moment. So, yeah, we'll get to that. Howdy Sam just got us right as we're ready to go. But again, we'll be live tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Might be live tomorrow to give my quick reaction to presents before I go out working. But we will be racing arrows, and again, Friday and Saturday we will be live. Friday I'll be live earlier. Saturday I will be live around the same time as today. So yeah, I think that covers it. I'll keep everyone updated on when the next video is coming out. So y'all gonna hang out with Rai. I'm gonna go fix me some lunch and get that green beans and get them cooked. So yeah, gotta break the leg real quick. I will see you all on Wednesday, 11 a.m. EDT. Mayan arrows. Shiny race. Most shinies wins. I need to win this badly. Peace.
But, oh my god. Normally you guys can see things like without my webcam being too in the way, but